For more than 80 million Americans, Social Security is not just a safety net, it is the foundation of their retirement. But for those relying on this lifeline, a dark cloud is gathering. According to the latest reports from the Social Security Board of Trustees, the program's Old Age and Survivors Insurance, OASI, trust fund is barreling toward depletion. If Congress fails to act, automatic and severe benefit cuts will kick in, fundamentally altering the retirement landscape. The looming crisis has sparked a nationwide debate. Is Social Security beyond repair, or can this vital program be saved before the clock runs out? The math behind the looming cuts. To understand the crisis, one must look at the program's underlying demographics. Social Security is primarily funded through a 12.4% payroll tax on earned income, split evenly between employers and employees. For decades, this system worked flawlessly because there were plenty of active workers paying into the system for every retiree drawing benefits. Today, that ratio has shifted dramatically. The retirement of the baby boomer generation, combined with longer life expectancies and declining birth rates, has created a severe demographic imbalance. According to the most recent trustees report, the OASI trust fund will be exhausted in 2033. Once the trust fund's reserves hit zero, the program will not cease to exist, but it will only be able to pay out benefits based on its incoming payroll tax revenue. At that point, the program will only be able to cover approximately 77% to 79% of scheduled benefits. In plain terms, without legislative intervention, every Social Security recipient will face an automatic, across-the-board benefit cut of roughly 21% to 23%. The human toll of a 20% cut for the average retiree, a sudden 20% reduction in income, is a financial catastrophe. According to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, Social Security keeps roughly 15 million seniors out of poverty. For about half of all seniors, the program provides at least 50% of their income, and for a quarter of seniors it provides 90% or more. A 21% cut would force millions of elderly Americans to make impossible choices between paying for housing, heating their homes, buying groceries, and affording prescription medications. It would also disproportionately impact women and minorities, who often have lower lifetime earnings and fewer private retirement savings, and who tend to live longer, relying on Social Security for a more extended period. Can the program be saved? The potential solutions. The math of Social Security's shortfall is well documented, and the solutions, while politically fraught, are mathematically straightforward. Fixing the program essentially requires doing one of three things: raising more revenue,